but we can't have everything. Jake, if you really want Castile to attack you, you may consider deleting part of your army. Yeah, but that might also make my allies stop being my allies, which would be a big pain. So I need to tread carefully in this regard. Savoy, a glorious 96 to take. So I have no interest in actually taking Corsica, I'm just trying to goad them into a war so I can humiliate Tuscany. Get that power projection. Also mothball my fleet since there's no need to have them active right now. I need to save that money. Jake, embargo Castile, now we're talking. They've still got the mission to finish the Reconquista. Okay, now Portugal's definitely not going to be interested in any of my shenanigans. However, this would be an ideal time to strike Castile. Right in the heart of Castile. Okay, so none of their friends want to join in, but... yeah, trust is so high. Oh, and you allied Aragon. Still, if I can strike you when all your friends are out at sea... I need to keep my eyes on this situation. Alright, I know I just mothballed you, but what I'm going to have are 1, 2, 3 of you folks not to be mothballed. We'll get our single galleys, and I want to check out here, here, and yeah, there as well. Actually, maybe checking out Ifni is not such a priority. Since they're also at war with Tlemcen, right? No, Tunis. Oh, damn, Aragon's in with it all as well. Well, might just make it a solo job. Jake, stop paying your army. I never liked not paying my army. But it's probably for the better right now. And when did I get all that inflation? I don't want to pay it down though. Pay it down with what? My 2 admin points? Even though we're not paying our folks, better to be prepared. Jake, what mill tech is Castile? They're at 5, but we can hit 6 very soon. Like now. Alright, Ferrara. Hey, everybody wants to join the coalition. Sadly, Ferrara's not a rival, so I can't just lay the beat down on them. But that's alright, it's just more meat for the grinder. Got our conquest on both these folks, so we can have just cause for going to war with you. Now, I want to strike whilst Aragon and Portugal are both keen on doing it. Milan would get involved. Milan's a troublesome one, aren't they? Should I just fight this war and go for the quick humiliation of Tuscany? No. Of course. No, I can't. Getting mixed up in my head here. I can separate piece Tuscany, of course I can. Which makes it utterly not worth my while to mothball my fleet. Say do something 2 months later, turn it around, because I'm so indecisive. But I would need to finish up the war fast. Is it really worth it to go for this humiliation? Just for a little bit of PP when I should really be waiting to snipe the Castilians? In fact, where are the Castilians? They don't appear to be down south at all. They're engaged in the war that never happens. me, folks. Check them out. Fabricate a claim on Medina, Jake. I'd rather not. If I get caught, that's a lot of gross expansion in the HRE. Although some spy offense would help with that. Okay, there we go. They're getting ravaged into Niz, but not many of them. At least they're Castilians rather than the others. Tell me more about yourself, Castile. Not a lot of men, but it's still more than I have. Now, I'd get another 6,000 from Granada, but they're only Tech 4. Aragon would not join in because they're at war with Castile. Sorry, they're at war on Castile's side. So that's a pain. The alternative is I wait for this war to be over and for them to just be tired in general. But that could take a bit of time, and in that regard it would be better just to gun for Corsica. I think Corsica would peace out if I just took their capital. Certainly don't want Tuscany to be a co-belligerent. Tuscany have Tech 6, we'll have to join them there. Alright, why not? We'll just ravage Tuscany. Oh yeah, there's Ferrara as well. With their forces combined. No, Ferrara has the lousy Miltech. Better that I just wipe out Ferrara first. Alright, time to stop being so indecisive. Let's get our boats home and ready to destroy these guys. Pay your troops before you declare, mate. Already way ahead of you. Everybody's getting paid. Says I'm losing money though, but I think that... Oh baby, he's got it where it counts, which is everywhere. Shame he's so decrepit. But let's not make him a battle pope. He might actually be useful. A useful pope, then I would have seen it all. No, Aragon, don't invest your troops over there. It's a trap. Okay, so we'll rip Ferrara with 444 general. Okay, I certainly don't want him involved. Ah well, let's just go for it. I want my power projection. Corsica, Bosnia, Ferrara and Tuscany. Aragon would join on my side though. I don't think I really need Aragon on my side here, but their navy may help. Sure, why not? Jake, you got Curia control? No. Unfortunately Castile got it. At least I know that they can't excommunicate the Pope. Also, do I have no papal chance? No, I got 20. Keep missing myself there. Alright, so it's plains, we cross a river, unfortunately, but what are you gonna do? Let's just go for the quick kill. My flawless quick kill technique never fails. Merge everyone together and leave the very little stack there just to prevent him from raising more units. And let's hope we destroy him before they join in. Good. Very good. They cannot escape. Again, merge, leave together the lackluster units because I have plenty to flank him. Maybe not plenty morale, but I'll take it. Oh, I'd forgotten about you. Goes the weasel. Now they have no real amount of maneuver. I, however, do. One, two. Over to Pisa. Better give them a third just in case. The rest of you get on that boat and take over Corsica. Or... Sure, Corsica. It's your funeral. And because Aragon is in this war, I can just throw myself over to Sardinia and then walk across, and I'm not even going to get the straight crossing penalty. Oh. Okay, well that's another way to do it. Well, there would be hills no matter which way I cut it. But they still need to die. Yeah, my diplomats are really lazy. Reclaim Ferrara. Make Morocco our friend. Yeah, that's not going to happen. And protect against Castile. They only have an army of 19,000. But they have made good landfall down there. I should look at it the other way. They have an army of 19,000. 7,000 of which are tied up over there. What about the Castilian navy? Seven heavies. I can't really take that on with galley swarm, but I can move my troops here ahead of time. There's no guarantee that Austria alone could take out Hungary and Milan, so my forces back home would be really quite vulnerable. Really very vulnerable, especially now that I've just gone and made Milan stronger, right? Kiss the ring. Maybe vassalize Corsica and burn the AE by losing a war. I'm going to not do that this campaign. I want to balance my aggressive expansion the old-fashioned way. I've come to rely on the AE burner too much. Okay, so this is going well. Looking forward to all that power projection. And improve relations? Sure. Be great for my diplomats who are really lazy right now. I'm not going to get any aggressive expansion for what I'm about to do. I should keep France sweet, but not nearly as much as I should be keeping Portugal sweet. It's a shame that Portugal aren't just getting worn out, otherwise I could just gun straight for Castile. Just generally trying to keep the people around me not wanting to kill me. Seems like a fairly good strategy. Don't even have to worry about you. You're my rival, so there's no helping it. I suppose good relations with the Emperor himself will probably help out, especially if he has to come and save my ass later on. Jake, you planning a one-tag conquest of Europe? No, just to wipe out Christianity. Should probably put that in a title or something. The greatest schism doesn't really give it all away, does it? Alright, they're down. Who is less important here? Easy as pie. Taking your war reps while we're at it. And you got any money? Got quite a bit of money, but I don't know, that inflation's probably not worth it at this stage. I'll just take the war reparations, thank you very much. And do you have any friends that are getting on my back? You certainly do. France and Milan. Milan, I suppose, not such a big deal. It means I have a free pass to fight Milan just through fighting you. But that's good, I want that power projection, and I want it now. Yes, you can still foreign kingdom God when you're Sunni. It just checks for the Pope, and it doesn't think that the Pope would ever not be Christian. Milan has war exhaustion. This is good. If Milan don't get involved in that war, I'm sure Austria can... Oh, I'm currently abusing Austria. Well, that'll be fine when this war is over. But no, Milan gets war exhaustion. They won't save Hungary. Austria alone takes care of Hungary, I hope. And then I alone take care of Castile. That's best case scenario. The best laid plans of mice and men Afghan a Galay, so we'll just hope for the best, alright? Yeah, a lot of red in the chat. I can't keep up with everything. I miss the quiet times. Great. It's good having Corsica as a coalition member. It means I can 100% them just by taking that. Not that there's anything I can really think that I want to do here. I mean, I don't have any great desires to vassalize other folks in the region. If I vassalize Bosnia, then that's just going to cause friction with the Ottomans down the line. Kosovo, the gold. So I should just be taking the war reparations. Take it everywhere I go. No, it's not like I can transfer any sieges, there's no point here. Let's just get the war over with so my friends can rest up. And I should prepare for striking by getting all of my troops over to Iberia. It's not that I think the opportunity will present itself immediately, but just in case it does, I need to be ready for it. Jake, you should make worse streams so less people watch. Portugal want me to help in their war. Well, I can't really be losing that. Can't really be losing that alliance right now. I'm gonna need them against Castile. But as soon as the war is over, I'll know better than anybody. So, I suppose, kind of works out for me. Okay, Castile have invested pretty much all of their troops over here. In fact, I can see their land. And they're still Miltech 5. Oh yeah, thanks for the war there, Portugal. I think I'm going to do something else now. Gotta get all my troops over there first, or else it's all for Connaught. Now, when I say all of my troops, we still make a tidy sum. Nah, we're at force limit. Let's try and fight at force limit. Jake, when El Dorado comes out, will you play the Mesoamericans? Probably. Don't have much good reason not to. Right, Murcia is just plains. And Castile would have to land all of their troops back, whereas I'm already in the area. I just need to be sure that Milan won't join in. What? Castile won't join in? Oh well, of course they won't. Let's just hope this provincial war goes on for a while and that Milan gets chewed out. But they appear to not be getting chewed out. Oh well, these are things that are outside of my control. Jake, more ships. I could not build enough ships to stop Castile at this point. Perhaps myself plus Aragon plus Portugal could wreck their navy, but it's highly unlikely that I'll be able to get all, if any, of the Iberian trio on my side. Just to be sure there's plenty of supply limit there for all 14,000 of my guys. Of course, our naval force limit is a little higher, so making some more galleys would not go amiss now, would it? Wow, Tech 7 would really ensure it goes in my favour. Yeah, my fleet is pretty much just going to remain docked. Force limits and discipline. Then again, morale decides things early game. But force limits and discipline. They don't have their discipline idea yet. Force limits. Sounds like the best option to me. Let's not be dealing with negative stability here. In fact, let's wipe out negative stability. It's not an option. I mean, not a mission. What was I just thinking about? Oh yeah, force limit. We could afford 4 more troops over there. Well, afford, you know. And it lasts for how long? Was it 5 years or 10? 10 glorious years. That screams, build some mercs to me. Yeah, I think he's played his part. I shouldn't get rid of him just to afford a few mercs, should I? Upkeep of 0.58 per month. It would be pretty heavy on the manpower. Let's actually bring some mercs. Jake, remember you get some looting. Oh yeah, can never forget the loot. Trouble is, this war's against Morocco. Where's the guarantee that they're actually going to be focusing on Morocco here? Castile might end up... What? Oh yeah, we're fighting Morocco. Oh well, I never needed that navy to begin with. Great, Castile's going all in. Check that attrition they're chewing on though. No, actually the AI bug where they ignore prestige is working to my favour here. In fact, I'd say all of that works in my favour. No, that was just Tunis that they pieced out with, not Morocco. Ah, you got Ferrara on your side now as well. But it's good to know that Austria will join in. So will Aragon. So will Portugal? They trust me because I joined their call to arms. It would destabilise Portugal. Is it because they have high relations? No. Do they have military access? No. They haven't married them. Accepting would destabilise Portugal. Yeah, if you say so. In any case, come on Castile, just don't get Miltech 6. Well, I mean, they have Enrique, what do I have to fear? I like that reinforcement suite, so we'll keep that around. Don't like them mounting up their forces like that, but yeah. Jake, Naples can take out Ferrara. Oh yeah, I keep forgetting about Naples. The vassal I never had. The vassal I never cared for. That'll be so good if this carries on for the other war. He does keep making more troops though, it's a little concerning. And let's just hope Austria don't get entangled in some other war. Yeah, Portugal, oh so friendly to me. Gotta go fast, Jake. Spain is coming home. I'm hoping that they're actually just going to move over to Morocco. Hopefully this isn't one of those wars that just goes on forever. Tuscany going for Siena. Excellent. It'll be more excellent if I become papal controller, though. Can't believe son of the excommunicated guy becomes papal controller. Disgusting. Come on, Spain. Big army. Bigger than mine. Oh, there's a concern. They could just ship their troops over to Roma, couldn't they? Yeah, lots of concerns. Well, what are you gonna do? Oh my. Gotta resist. They only have 7 transports, so they can only transfer 7 at a time. If I just wipe out their army on the mainland, that could work out very well for me. Very well indeed. This war, though. Making me wish I could mothball my units. There are no cores to return to Granada. I want to cut off... well, I just want to deconstruct these guys as best I can. I have a plan in mind, though. Lovely. Jake, why not ally France? I'm trying to avoid allying France these days. I mean, it is a little easy, isn't it? You've lost Portugal, just give it up. Jake, lower military spending. It is kind of hurting the bank, isn't it? But I want to be ready. Ready for war the moment that I can... Yeah, well, okay. It's not so hot. Unless he's actually returning home to pick people up, which he is. Glorious. Get our dip rep up, that'll help us getting folk into wars. Specifically certain Hungarian wars. Milan are done, they'll be joining back. No, they're in another war now. I doubt that's going to give them much war exhaustion, but a man can pray. Because yeah, Milan will be a big problem for me. Come on guys, my power projection is dribbling away here. You know, looking at how Austria's forces, they may well be able to just destroy Hungary and everyone else. Doesn't look like they're going to be getting emperorship anytime soon, though. Right, we're not valid rivals for each other. So, well, there's no point in improving your relations. You're about to go away anyway. Let's keep Ferrara sweet. Come on, Morocco. You're winning, but you're ravaged. Just give them the old white peace. Oh, that's unpleasant. Jake, how many troops does Milan have? 14,000. So yeah, quite a bit. Maybe I could re-establish an alliance with Savoy. Now they're threatened, so they wouldn't want to join in. Is there any other big name that would want to help me out? Venice is a fairly big name. I don't have the slot for them, but it might be worth it just to have them on my side. Do you hate these folks? Yeah, you're rivaled to Hungary, so you would join in. Let's establish a Venetian alliance. It's another guy that would help us out. Of course you wouldn't be called into multiple wars. I'm not even the war leader here. Well, one idea is that I just separately peace out of this war. And then I go for Castile myself. He's still not Tech 6. And I might be able to pull in my friends later on. Castile would not be able to be made into a co-belligerent. And I could just stroll up there and murderify his men. I couldn't Tech 7 them, but I could foreshock them. Castile would not be able to call in allies, but they would not... I'd be paying double the price for their provinces, so I could get Andalusia and Cadiz and nothing else. Really what I'd probably go for is Andalusia and breaking their alliances with the rest of the guys here. And then trying to find a way to fight them again. Jake, Castile won't join in, only because we're fighting on the same side. I'm starting to think